It's my comedy birthday today, guys. December 23rd, Festivus happens to be the same day. That's right. Last year, this time, I started my stand-up career. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Though that is amazing, I'm proud of myself, and I got many more years left in comedy. I'm planning big things coming up. I didn't know that my first year is going to be the way it shaped out to be. So many of you know what's going on in my motherland. And this episode is a little bit bittersweet, to be honest. I'd trade in that whole year if it meant, freeing my motherland, freeing Iran, and freeing all the people that are in prison right now. And if it meant, bringing back Masa Amini, bringing back Nika, bringing back Hadis, bringing back Mohsen, Majid. I'm just a comedian. An actor, musician. I don't have the slightest interest in politics. That's never been an interest of mine. What I am extremely passionate about, though, is human rights. I'm a sucker for human rights. Everyone deserves basic human rights. Everyone deserves to be free, to have the freedom of choice, freedom to love whatever they want to love, freedom to be whoever they want to be. That is not reserved for certain parts of the world. That's reserved for the entire planet. And today's episode 91, and I know I have been absent for a couple of weeks with my podcast, but I'm back. And the goal is to resume this bad boy, keep this shit going. But today's episode, I'm reaching out to the UN Human Rights Council. Okay. Again, I'm not a politician. I am simply doing all of my research fueled from wanting what's fair, and wanting to help get rid and abolish the Islamic Republic terrorist organization. And please don't confuse it with Islam. They have misused Islam during their entire reign of terror. I have a lot of close friends that are Muslim, and they're equally as upset about what has happened in Iran and what this terrorist organization has done, occupying this country for 43 plus years. So, what I want to discuss today is the fact-finding mission and the 3 experts that have been assigned to investigate the human rights violations in Iran by the Islamic Republic regime, from their leader Khamenei all the way down. So I've taken some notes because, again, I'm not a journalist, nor am I a politician. I'm just doing my own independent research. But that's the point. We have the privilege of the internet. We have the privilege of research. We have the privilege of having everything at our fingertips now. We really don't have any reason not to be informed. And when you're informed, it gets rid of fear. And when you get rid of fear, you replace it with power. And we, the people, have the power to purify this world. I've mentioned this a lot on my social media posts, on my Twitter and my Instagram. Follow me, Pej the Maniac, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm Phumblepodcast, of course, on YouTube. I also post Pej the Maniac content on there. Yes, I haven't been posting comedy sketches as much over the past few months for obvious reasons. I feel I'm going to bring that back, but it just has to be tasteful. You know, it's got to be tasteful at this moment in time. Myself and the entire diaspora, and obviously the people inside of Iran are hurting. We're hurting, man. And I just I want to do more, you know, and I've dedicated this podcast to creating information, but more important, not creating, sharing information that I'm finding. More important than even that is verified information, and I've always have not been shy about stating that I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert in these stories, in this information. But what I am passionate about is finding the truth. And we, the people, have the power to find the truth. So I welcome you to comment, okay? Please comment. Just be kind, right? There's no need to bash each other. We've seen that happen. We have to be gentle with each other. We have to care for each other, have empathy, understand that we all want human rights, okay? We all want to love, all right? Love is universal. It's natural. But I want you to, let's build something here, you know? With this episode specifically, I want to talk about this, the three members of the human rights fact-finding mission to investigate the Islamic Republic's human rights violations. One name in particular has been raising the eyebrow, right? Because it's she is been known through photography and photographs that I'm going to share here with you guys, and we're going to talk about it. My thing is, again, to build this dialogue, and I want to specifically ask Federico Villegas, who's the president of the UN Human Rights Council, who selected the three members, who appointed them to lead this. So let's go over the names. The names are, I have them here in my notes, in my very disorganized notes, but I have them. Sarah Hossain of Bangladesh. She's the chair. She's been appointed as chair. This next name is the one that's gotten a lot of attention. Shaheen Sardar Ali of Pakistan. And third is, and I don't want to mispronounce her name, Vivian Kristicevic of Argentina. Excuse me if I've mispronounced that. So those are the three members. We're focusing on Shaheen Sardar Ali. Now, who is Shaheen Sardar Ali? She is a professor of Pakistani descent. She has been in photographs, okay, with Nayere Tohidi, also known to have worked with NIAC. Now, NIAC, as some of you may know, I'll explain. They are a lobbying group representing the Islamic Republic that's in Iran right now, and not the people of Iran. That's a very huge distinction, because as you see what's happening in Iran right now, it's a full-blown revolution, and the people want regime change. They want the Islamic Republic gone. And NIAC is a direct lobbying group for Khamenei and his, IRGC and the Islamic Republic as a whole. So they don't represent the people of Iran. They don't represent me. They don't represent the diaspora that wants freedom. Now, Naira, and I'm going to share this photo with you because that is the first photo that I was previewed to. So let me see here. It's the first time I'm sharing my screen on Fumble Podcast. Here we go. It's turned into it has turned into a presentation, but this is important. And again, I want to get this right. So first of all, here are the 3 members of the that have been appointed by Federico Villegas to lead this mission, fact-finding mission. So let me share that with you now. Here we go. So here it is. Okay, here we go. So here is the first. So as you see here, these are the 3 members, okay? This is going to, she's the chair, Sarah Hossain of Bangladesh. That is Shaheen Sardar Ali of Pakistan, who we're going to talk about, and Vivian Kristikovic of Argentina on the bottom right. So that's the fact-finding mission trio. Of course, they're going to have a full team to help them out. So now, let me show you. Remember Shaheen Sardar Ali, because we're going to come back to her. So about Naira Tauhidi, okay? Naira Tauhidi is pictured here with Trita Parsi, okay? Trita Parsi is the founder and former member of NIOC, okay? Now, that former member part, I'm not too sure. I've learned to not just take everything as we see it. This is exactly why I'm saying we have the power to research everything. But with the research that I did have, that's what was given. It was said that it was he is the founder and former member. So here's what I want to show you now is the photo of Naira Tauhidi and and Trita Parsi. Okay, so here we go, and share screen. So here's the first photo. Okay, that's Naira Tauhidi. You can see that's Trita Parsi, arm around her shoulder. I believe this is from a conference that they attended. That's Naira right there. And again, I want and welcome your let's make this a conversation. Comment on this video if you have verified information to either confirm this or deny anything that I'm mentioning here. The whole point of this is to learn, understand, be informed, and make sure everything is done with pure intent for the people, right? And that's the goal. So that's Naira and Trita, again, founder of NIOC, the lobbying group for the Islamic Republic. So they clearly have some sort of involvement. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. So, first of all, as I mentioned earlier, Shaheen Sardar Ali of Pakistan, right there. Okay. Right here, Nayera. Okay. Nayera Tohidi in the same photo with Shaheen Sardar Ali. This is from the conference, and I have that information here. This photo is from November of 2006, taken during the second annual International Congress on Islamic Feminism. Okay. So again, one of the appointees by Federico Villegas, the president of the UN Human Rights Council, Shaheen Sardar Ali of Pakistan. In the same photo with Nayera Tohidi, who, as you saw in the other photo, was pictured with the founder of NIAC, and she's got some sort of involvement with Shaheen and with NIAC. So that raises a huge red flag, obviously, right? I mean, NIAC does not represent the people. So we need to look at everything with a magnifying glass, right? We have to make sure what's happening in front of our very eyes is not another trickery, or there's another wool being put over our eyes. We need to hold all of these moves accountable, make sure it is with pure intent, with human rights, true human rights for the people of Iran in mind. We need to spread this, share this video, share it. I'm going to post it. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on all your podcast platforms. But we need to hold even the UN, Human Rights Council, accountable. We can't relax, right? We can't relax. We got the votes we needed, right, to get this investigation going. That's amazing. That's a huge step forward. But the tendency is to now be like, okay, they're going to do the right thing. This photo right here. What's up, right? Is Shaheen Sardar Ali behind the scenes? Is she really fully with the people of Iran, and her and is it going to be really just objective research and investigation to find the facts on the all the crimes that has been committed against humanity by the Islamic Republic? When she's in the same photo with Nayera Tohidi, who we just saw in the other photo, and I'll bring that picture back because that's the point. I'm going to do a side by side actually, so we can see it. Is that really like really we chose her, right? Federico Villegas appointed her as one of the three to lead this. You got to ask why. Listen, again, this is stuff I did not used to do. I did not. Okay? I didn't used to do stuff like this. I didn't. But I feel like if I don't do something like this video, like this podcast, if I don't do this, then almost I feel responsible, you know? You guys have followed me on social media. You already know, on Instagram, TikTok. I've been a human rights advocate for way longer than when it hit home for me with Iran, with the atrocity that took place with George Floyd. I was posting. So I'm an advocate for human rights everywhere and anywhere that it's there's oppression of any sorts. It's not right, and I try to do my part to shed light on it, to make sure that there is proper accountability. You know, I'm trying to do my part. Same thing here. This is no different. And we need to stop looking at the world in borders. Borders are fake. Newsflash, it's fake. Newsflash, buddy, as my boy Marcian says is in one of his bits. One of my good friends in comedy here in Sacramento. Newsflash, buddy, borders are fake. Yep. We have to start looking at this and say, okay, what is real, man? What is actually real? And the reality is we all have hearts. We all are human beings. Put everything after that exactly as that, after. Because we can't forget humanity, man. Humankind. Kind is in the word. Let's not ignore it. We're all people, man. We all want love. We all want basic human rights. It's not rocket science, it's actually simple. All the shit that is taught to us after, okay, some good, some not so good. I'm not here to dispute that. I'm just saying before all of that, we were all what? Human beings. And that it's always in the simplicity. And by the way, these borders, they didn't exist either before humanity came and the demons and the greed and power hungry that certain corrupt leaders wanted to embark on, right? Look at geological time. You can take it back to turn the clock back millions and millions of years, and just this planet Earth. Let's just focus on that. It's Pangea, right? It's scientifically proven that all the lands were connected at one point, right? They were all one. We were all connected, and just that alone should teach us something, man. It's like, wait a minute. Why are we fighting wars? Why are we, why is Ukraine getting leveled right now? And by the way, Russian people are innocent as well, okay? Let's not mix corrupt governments with the people, okay? The people want love, okay? Yes, there are some people who are for these corruptions, but again, they're forgetting how they were born. They were born as human beings. This whole episode was dedicated to specifically this situation with the Human Rights Council and the 3 appointees, specifically Shaheen Sardar Ali from Pakistan. But we can't forget that when we're looking at all this, right? It's easy to be like, oh, that's not my problem. I'm not going to share about that. That's easy. But we can always do the easy thing or the right thing. Okay? So let's go to these photos, as I was saying. And let me just share these two here. So these are so there we go. Actually, let me do a new share and show you the whole desktop. All right. So now you can see, again, this photo on the left, Nair Tohidi, Shaheen Sardar of Pakistan. You can see her on the right. This is directly, I pulled this directly from the UN Human Rights Twitter page. And there she is, top right. That's the same person. So we got to investigate the truth, man. We got to look for the truth ourselves. We can't depend on these big organizations all the time. It's gotten to the point, and this is what I've tweeted about this. It's the mental evolution, I've called it, okay? And I'm not, obviously I didn't coin that term. I'm just saying it's happening. We're at We're at a time where things are shifting, and we're every day. I can only speak for myself. I'm realizing more how much power we have as a society, as a human kind as a whole. We have the ability to find the truth or get pretty damn close to it enough to see things like this and just open a dialogue and see, all right, what's really going on here, right? How did Shaheen Sardar Ali get this position when she's been in same photos with people who are involved with NIOC, which is an Islamic Republic terrorist organization, lobbyist group. Nayera Tohidi. Okay, and again, I'll show you, I think they call this 6 degrees of separation, but here we go. So there's Nayera, and it's a low pixelated photo. I know it's an older picture. And then there she is. Same person. Okay. And here on the left, she's pictured with Tarita Parsi, the founder of NIOC. And on the right, she is in the same photo with one of the 3 appointees to lead this investigation into the fact-finding mission on the Islamic Republic human rights violations. We need to get to the bottom of this. That's for damn sure. Okay, so you guys tell me. You tell me your thoughts. Obviously, something isn't right. The 3 members that are going to fact find and investigate the Islamic Republic human rights violations should in no means have any association, even remotely, with any members of a lobbyist group that represents the very thing they're investigating. It just smells, man. It smells fishy. And I will tag the UN Human Rights Council on this video. I will tag Federico Villegas, who's the president of the UN Human Rights Council. We need to figure this out. Again, my first year in comedy, I did not in a million years envision that on my first year celebrating it, it would be this. I'd be talking about this, but this is way, way more pivotal and important right now. Am I going to celebrate my first year comedy? Yes, of course. I'm going out tonight. I'm going to do some comedy. I'm going to talk about my first year, and it'll be a good time. Because we still have to remember to live and be happy. I posted, on my Instagram, Nightbird, who was on, I believe the show is America's Got Talent, and she had cancer, and unfortunately she's no longer with us. But she was quoted as saying, and I'll pull it up because I don't want to misquote. You can't wait till life isn't hard anymore before deciding to be happy. That's huge. That's everything. So anyway, please comment. I will share this on, I might share this on my Instagram page as well. But we need to get eyes on this. We need to share this. Others have already shared Obviously, these photos have been tweeted, and they've asked the UN Human Rights Council to correct this. Right, there should be no association between one of the leads on the fact-finding mission investigative group from the UN Human Rights Council and Islamic Republic, and they cannot have any association with anything remotely related or close to their lobbyist group, the Islamic Republic's lobbyist group. So enjoy the holidays. Have a peaceful, safe holidays. Holiday. It's Festivus today, December 23rd. But enjoy that. Enjoy Christmas Eve tomorrow. I'm having my Christmas Day airing of Holiday Grievances at Front Street Studio. If you're local in Sacramento, come out and share your worst holiday stories. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, Woman Life Freedom, Zan Zendagi Azadi, and I love you guys. I will catch you on episode 92. Peace.